Good morning. It's, what day is it today? It's Thursday, I think. Working from home is starting to scramble my brain. Yep, I'm back with another what I ate in a day to try and keep me on track. I've got crazy hair yet again because you'll notice from what I'm wearing that I'm planning on going for a run at some point today. I'm working from home, but I thought I might as well put my running kit on so I'm ready to go, so there's no excuses. My watch popped up this morning and more or less told me to not be so blooming lazy. It came up saying that I took it easy yesterday because I didn't close any of my rings, which I've not had a day where I've not closed any rings for, well, I don't think for a long time, apart from when I've been really ill. So it's a bit depressing. So yeah, I'm going out today. I'm definitely going to go out and do a run at some point. I'm not ready for my breakfast yet. I'm logged on to work, so I will show you later what I'm having. I'm thinking of having something like some oat pancakes. I was watching Tracy Mouse's channel and she made some fantastic looking pancakes with lemon curd on, and it's really set me off wanting them, so I'm going to make something similar, I think. So right now I've just got my usual, I've just got my coffee. I've actually got a different one today. We had an espresso order come through yesterday to see us through the working from home weeks, months, whatever. So this one's a caramel cookie flavour and it's delicious, just like all of them. It's really nice, so I'm looking forward to drinking that, and I'll catch you later when I'm at my breakfast. Hiya, so here's my breakfast. This is pancakes made with 40 grams of oats for my Healthy Extra B, 2 eggs, a quarter of a cup of yoghurt. Now the recipe I followed asked for Greek yoghurt, the 0 fat one that's free. I didn't have any of that in, so I've used some vanilla Onken fat-free yoghurt, which I think has got probably, I think for the amount I've used, probably about half a sin in. So I'll check on the sins and I'll put them on screen once I know for definite. I only bought them because I think someone mentioned in that group that the whole pot's 1.5 sins, so I'm hoping it's right. Yeah, so in the middle I've got some frozen berries for some speed, and I've just drizzled it with some skinny syrup that is no calorie. So this is a Healthy Extra B. Maybe some sins for the yoghurt, everything else is free. I'll see you later when I show you what I'm having for my lunch. Just on our way over to do a lunchtime run with somebody as a break from working from home. So I'll show you the results of my efforts when I've finished, and then I'll show you what I'm having for my lunch. Hiya, back from my run, hence my red face. I'm going to go home now, have a quick shower, and then I'll be showing you what I'm having for my lunch. We did about 30 minutes running, did 15 minutes out and back. Tough one today, but yep, it's done, so I don't feel quite so bad now and so sluggish. See you later. And here is my lunch today. I've got a jacket potato with a Laughing Cow extra light on instead of butter, some beans, and then just a sprinkling of the extra light mature cheese. They're both going to be classed as part of my Healthy Extra A. I've got beetroot, a gherkin, and some salad that's all free and speed. I've also got a cup of coffee. And that's my lunch today. Sin-free lunch. And I'll catch you later on when I show you what I'm having for my evening meal. Bye! Hi guys, I'm back for my evening dinner. Don't look at the state of me. I had a shower after my run and I've let my hair dry naturally, so it's a mess. I've got no makeup on, I look tired. It's been one of those days. So yeah, I also want to show you how it's been one of those days. So my food started off really lovely this morning. I had those pancakes which were absolutely delicious and I would definitely make them again. They were fantastic. I did make a mistake on them though, because I picked up the Onken yogurt which I thought was 1.5 sins for the entire big pot, and it turns out it was 8. Now I only put a quart, like I think it was a quarter of a cup, so only a real small amount in there. So I think it's still only about 2 sins or something ridiculous, but it's certainly not what I expected. So that was the start of it all going wrong, really. So I'm looking over at my daughter who's watching me recording. That was the start of it all going wrong. I had my lunch and that was delicious after my run. And then I've come to make dinner, and the kids and Eddie have all had a lasagna from Aldi, which smelled and looked delicious. There just wasn't enough for us all to have some. Tom's girlfriend's over for tea, so there just wasn't enough. When I took Luna out for a walk, I bought a bag of fish and chip shop chips to go with it. So they've all had lasagna and chips, which looked absolutely delicious, and I haven't had any. So I decided that I was going to make some fish out of the freezer for myself and just wait for the amazing dinner that you're about to look at. It's one of those things where you look at it and you just think, I don't think I'd even feed it to a cat. So this is my delightful looking dinner tonight. I've got 2 Bassa fillets that are from Aldi, from the freezer section, that are both free, that I've microwaved and put some lemon juice and pepper on, and some tinned mushy peas. It really, really is appetising compared to the lasagna and chips that everyone else has had. I feel like I'm being punished in some way, shape or form. So I'm hoping that this pudding is going to make up for the delicious looking dinner, if you hear the sarcasm in my voice. This is something that I saw in Aldi earlier, and they're called macaroons. And I think they're crossed between a macaroon and a meringue. When I've looked in the app, I can't really find them. I can find one that says for a pack of 24, and this is actually for a pack of 30. So I'm not sure. So I've estimated it, and I've put them into the sin estimator, and it's coming out about the same actually. It's half a sin for each shell, or 1 sin for a pair of shells. So on here I've got 6 shells, so that would be 3 sins, 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche. It's the 0% one, that when I've looked in the app, that is half a sin for a tablespoon, so I've got 2 tablespoons. So that's 4 sins in total for that. Then I've got the liquid choc shot on top, which I think is half a sin. So I think it's about 4.5 sins. I'll double check it all when I edit this, and I'll put something on screen to show you for definite. But I'm really hoping that rectifies and makes up for this delicious looking dinner, because I really hope it does, but I'm not holding my breath. But yeah, even the choc shot went wrong and was working against me, because I got a big dollop out. It just wouldn't squirt. So I don't know what's going on there, but I think I just need to eat this and think about going to bed, because it looks like my day's going downhill rapidly. So yeah, I think I have got sins left in my budget for the day. So if I do need something else later, then I will show you what I have. But right now I'm thinking this might just be the last thing that I have for the day. So yeah, I shall see you later. Bye. Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie, and if you're new here, hi to you. Thank you for visiting, and if you've watched me before, thanks for coming back. I'm doing another what I eat in a day. I'm working from home again, as you can see behind me. I've got up early this morning and decided that I'm going to curl my hair and put a bit of makeup on just to make myself feel a bit better, since we're all on self-isolation or whatever you want to call it. I just want to feel a bit more like myself, really. So I've got up early and I've made a Slimming World quiche type thing for breakfast. Well, I'm not quite sure whether to have it for breakfast or whether to save it for lunch, but I've got up early, got that in the oven, and that's all cooked and smells delicious. It's literally onions, tomatoes, peppers, and then it's just some quark with 4 eggs and some milk mixed in, and some various herbs and some basil and things torn into it. It looks and smells gorgeous, so I might be tempted to have it for breakfast. I'm not sure. I'm trying to shake it up a bit and do something different. Yesterday evening's meal was a little bit disappointing, so yeah, I'm going to make a bit more of an effort today to be inventive. We have got food in. I think everyone's a bit worried about the lack of food in the shops at the moment, so I'm trying to eke it out. And with 2 grown boys and a husband and an adult daughter, food doesn't seem to go very far, and it's because everyone's at home and wanting to eat more, it's a bit of a worry. So I'm trying to be inventive of things that will go a bit further and last a bit longer. So I will show you. I'm not eating anything yet. I've got my coffee on the go just behind me somewhere. I don't know if you can see it yet on the table there. And sorry about the thumb. And I will show you when I go and have my breakfast in a bit. No one else is up in the house yet, so it's just me. So I will show you later when I have something for breakfast. Bye for now. So here is my breakfast. This is the Slimming World quiche type thing that I told you about. That's basically got tomatoes, peppers and onions in, and some herbs and basil, and it's quark and some eggs. So this is all free. There is some cheese sprinkled on the top. I measured out for the big quiche that I made. I measured out 40 grams of the lighter mature cheese and sprinkled it all over. Now this is a quarter, so it's the equivalent of 10 grams of the cheese, which I'm taking as part of my Healthy Extra A. I've also got a cup of tea to go with it. I've had a cup of coffee already, but this week I've definitely been under on my milk, so I've been fine to include the cheese as my Healthy Extra A. I'll catch you later when I show you what I'm having for my lunch. It's lunchtime and this doesn't look very inspiring, but trust me when I tell you it's really tasty. It's a savoury roll from our local bakery, and it's like having a Cornish pasty. Obviously it's not the size of a Cornish pasty. I'm going to count it as half a standard Cornish pasty, which I think according to the app, a full one is 21 sins, so I'm going to count this as 10, and that should more than cover it. So yeah, that's my lunch. There's no speed here and it's not very exciting, but I'm going to have some fruit mid-afternoon because I know I'm going to be hungry. I'll catch you later and show you what I'm having for my tea. It's really difficult because everyone's at home and everyone's snacking. It's really hard to try and stay on plan. So I'm trying to accommodate the best I can and just have something so I don't feel like I'm completely left out. I'll catch you later when I show you what I'm having for my tea. Just given myself a talking to, and I've decided I'm just going to have this piece on the left and I'm going to save that other piece for someone else in the house. So I'm going to still count some sins towards it. I'm just going to count it as being 5 or 6 sins. I'm going to make myself a sandwich instead because I haven't had any bread today and I just fancy something a bit more filling than just having a normal salad. I'll show you what I'm having shortly. Hiya, sorry for all the confusion about my lunch. Yeah, basically I went out for a walk with Luna and Eddie to the local bakery because we hadn't got any bread or anything in, and I picked up some savoury rolls and sausage rolls and cakes and stuff for the kids, and I got back and I just really fancied something, so I recorded the bit saying I'm having half of this savoury roll, blah blah blah, and then I came to eat it and I just thought I can't do it. I can't have all of that savoury roll. I'm trying to be good and I'm trying to keep myself on track. So I just thought if I have a smaller piece of it, then I've still had a taste and I've still enjoyed it, but not sabotage my diet. Now I have made myself a sandwich. The only downside is that at the moment, because food is so scarce, I've had to get normal white bread, and it's a smallish loaf but it's quite a thick slice, and looking at the app it looks like it should be 5.5 sins each. Now I don't have any other bread to have healthy extra B today, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to be a little bit naughty. I'm going to treat it as a healthy extra B, but also treat it as 5 sins on top. So that'll be my healthy extra B written off and 5 sins. And then obviously for the part of the savoury roll I ate, I'm counting 5 sins, which I think is probably overestimating, to be honest. Because there wasn't a huge amount of pastry, with it being sort of like a middle section. So I'm hoping that that's damage limitation. I've just got to try and make this work. Obviously at the moment food is quite scarce, so it's going to be really difficult for the next few weeks potentially to follow the diet properly. My tea tonight, I'm planning on making a primavera risotto, which is a recipe off the app, because I managed to get some asparagus and some mange tout. So I'm going to put mange tout, asparagus and some peas and some broccoli in it. So there'll be plenty of veg in there, green veg, and risotto rice is free, and obviously the stock's free. I probably will go light on the, I probably won't use any parmesan on mine. I'll probably be just trying to use some Primula Light or something as a healthy extra A. So I'm going to have hopefully a sin-free dinner. So whatever sins I have now, that'll probably be me done for the day anyway. So I hope you don't mind me tweaking slightly, but I'm sure you understand at the moment in the circumstances that we have to do what we can to try and stay on plan. Anyway, I'll show you my sandwich now. It does really look it does look really, really massive on this camera because it zooms it in so much. But yeah, it's a white sandwich, and all I've got on there is some lettuce, tomato, cucumber and some pork loin. So hopefully it's not too bad, and I certainly think it's a better choice than what I could have had. Anyway, I shall see you later when I'm back with my tea. Hi everybody, here's my evening meal. I've got chicken that I've done in the Instant Pot, and that's free. I've got the fine egg noodles by Sharwood's, that according to the app they're free. I've also got Uncle Ben's sweet and sour no added sugar sauce. This one, when you look in the app, for this size jar it is 6 sins. So for 2 jars that I've made between all of us, that's 12 sins, and it serves 6 people, so that's 2 sins just for my dinner. So this is a 2 sin dinner. It's different to what I thought I was going to have, but I just didn't fancy the other one, didn't fancy making it, so it's just something quick. Okay, I'll see you right next time for the next one. Hi guys, I thought I'd just jump on to give you a quick update. That dinner was delicious, and it was just, oh, Una, and it was just what I needed. It's been quite a tough day today, and I'm still staying positive about everything, but because the kids are at home and Ed's at home, it is hard, and because we're all feeling the way we do at the minute, it's really hard not to just go out and have loads of treats. Excuse me. We do have treats in the house, and it is hard not to have them. So I think all in all, today was a successful day because I managed to more or less stay on plan, apart from the white bread and stuff. So I think, even counting for all that, I do think I was okay on sins really overall. I went out for a walk at lunchtime and a walk tonight to try and make up for any extras I did have. So all in all, I think it's a successful day, and I'm certainly not going to beat myself up about it. I think going forward, over the next few weeks, it's going to be quite tricky because I went in Morrison's tonight, and that sweet and sour sauce that I bought were 2 small jars, and literally that was all they had. They had nothing else. Now, I didn't have any sauce in at all to have with the sweet and sour, and I had no way of making it because I also didn't have any ketchup or anything like that. Excuse me. So I don't know what we're going to do. At the moment, with how the food situation is looking, we have got food in our freezer and in our fridge. It's not all food optimising. Obviously, we're a family. I've got teenagers and I've got Eddie. They're not all on diet, so not everything we buy is diet friendly. And I know you say this isn't a diet and you should be able to adapt it to everybody, but being realistic, you know, you buy things in for the kids like pizzas and things like that, and that's what I've got in. I've got loads of stuff like that. Now, I haven't been able to buy meat for the last 2 or 3 times I've been shopping. I'm using chicken and stuff that I've had in the freezer for a while, but once that's gone, it's gone. So realistically, I don't know how I'm going to food optimise. You can't buy pasta, you can't buy rice. All the staple Slimming World things, you just can't get at the moment. I'm just hoping that the supplies kind of go back to normal and that people stop stockpiling. I don't think people are stockpiling now. I think the supplies just aren't coming through and they're not managing to stock them up quickly enough. I certainly don't know who could be stockpiling, because everybody you hear is moaning about people stockpiling. So if they're not doing it, who is? I don't quite understand who these people are that are stockpiling. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little chat just to say that, you know, I want to keep making these videos and I still want to do Slimming World what I eat in a days, but realistically, I don't know how much they're going to be on plan, because if all I can get is white bread and I can't get pasta and I can't get rice and I can't get meat, it's going to actually be really difficult. You can't even get tins. You can't get tins of beans or anything. And I know everyone's saying this and everyone's moaning and stuff, but I'm making you all aware that when I do my videos, if I'm not completely on plan, it's really not because I don't want to be and because I'm not enjoying the food, because I am. I'm really enjoying the stuff that I've got and what I'm having. I have got stuff in for dinner tomorrow because I've got the risotto ingredients in that I was going to originally make today. The reason I changed my mind about having that, I didn't really fancy it, but also I was supposed to be logging off a little bit earlier from work today, and then I didn't. I stayed logged on as late as always. And I wanted to take Luna for a walk, and I wanted to just have a bit of time to myself. So I decided that I wanted to make something that was going to be really quick. And this was, I mean, the noodles take 4 minutes, the stir-fry veg take only a few minutes, and the chicken I cooked in the Instant Pot whilst I was out walking Luna. So it was all ready within about 10 minutes. And that's kind of what I needed to stop me snacking. So anyway, I'll stop rambling now. I think I've gone on for long enough, but I just wanted to give you all a bit of an update as to where I am, where we are, and what's going to happen going forward. It's kind of a bit unknown at the minute. Anyway, I shall see you next time for the next one. See you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching. Oh, I should always do the old like it if you like it, and click subscribe and the notify and everything. I'm not very good at this, I'm still new to it, but if you could do that to show your support for the channel, if you like my videos, that would be wonderful. And if you've got any tips for me for how we can handle this situation going forward, please feel free to put it in the comments, because I appreciate all of it and I read all your comments, so that would be brilliant. Okay, see you soon. Bye.